This video will teach you about relative, absolute, and mixed cell references. This video is for students who have missed classes in their first 2 weeks. Now, Excel, if you look at Excel, Excel has letters at the columns. See this? I'm moving at B, C, D, E, F, and rows, which is represented by numbers. Now, if I go to this cell, it refers to C4. If I go to this cell, F3, it refers to this cell, $2.85. Now, I'm going to show you what is relative cell references. You have product A, B, C, D, and their selling price and their quantity. We are supposed to calculate the revenue. I want to use cell references in one cell and then copy across until column F. Now, I want to only use one formula and copy across. It will save me time and help me become more efficient. The formula for revenue is just price, selling price, multiplied by quantity. Selling price here for product A is the selling price of C3, which is $2.50, multiplied by quantity, which is 457 units. You see, C3 refers to the selling price and C4 refers to quantity. I press enter, drag across. You see my cursor, it goes to the edge of the box and then it comes across. I click on it, hold it, and then drag across to column F. Now, if you look at the formulas, you'll realize they change as I copy across. See this? C3, D3 times D4, E3 times F4, F3 times F4. This highlights the use of relative cell references. Now, I'm going to show you what happens when I copy down. Same concept for product A, selling price times quantity. Likewise, similar to product B, C, and D. So selling price for here is C17 multiplied by DE17. Now, when I copy down, you will notice my columns remains the same. It remains at column C and D, but my numbers have changed. Right? The reason is because I have copied the cells down. Right? And if you notice, rows refers to numbers. And when I copy down the rows, the row numbers will change. You need to know this concept for more difficult problems like absolute and mixed cell references. Now we go on to absolute. In absolute cell references, we want one cell to remain constant, to always refer to that cell. In this case, I have highlighted the cell C4. In C4, cost of goods sold, we want it to remain constant. The revenue, for revenue, we want it to change. We want to refer to column C, and then for product B, column D, for product E, product C, columns E. Now, the formula is just revenue, C3, times cost of goods sold. Now, cost of goods sold, when I copy across, column D and E, I want it to remain the same. To do this, I press F4 in my keyboard. When I press F4, it will automatically change. It will put a dollar sign in front of the column C or dollar sign in front of the row. Now you can switch it to this is mixed. It will lock the row number, and here it will lock the column number. Right, and then it goes back to relative if you keep on pressing the F4. Now we'll stick with locking both the column number and the row number. Yeah, and then we drag across. If you notice, my first cell reference, my first cell reference, I want it to be relative. I want it to change as I copy across the columns. I want the letters to change. But for my second cell reference, I want it to be refer to the constant or absolute cell. I want it to lock the letters. I want to always fix at column C as I copy across. As such, I lock it. So when I copy across, it will always start with C for